Look, I'm a fan of J Lo. I remember her in Anaconda, but lately J Lo has been out of control. J Lo has been out of control, and unfortunately for women like J Lo, I don't want to diagnose her. I'm not here diagnosing her, but I'm just it's somebody who studies relationships and what makes some people more attractive than others. And also, being attractive doesn't mean you can't be toxic, obviously, right? So we're gonna be talking about what are some traits in J Lo, why she can never ever be happy in a relationship. I really do think so, and this is just based on my observation. I've been a fan of J Lo ever since I was a kid because I really liked Anaconda, the one with Ice Cube and J Lo. I really thought anacondas were that big. When I first saw an anaconda, I was like, that's a bitch ass looking anaconda. That's a really smart looking anaconda, right? So I believe that J Lo displays narcissistic traits, and I'm gonna tell you something. Narcissistic people never have healthy relationships. Never, right? And we're going to talk about why that is according to science too. This is going to be based on studies. Watch this, right? So first of all, she lacks empathy, right? Studies show that narcissistic individuals tend to lack empathy and emotional support, making it difficult for their partners to be understood and valued. They have a high likelihood of manipulation and control. Narcissistic partners may engage in manipulative and controlling behavior to maintain power and dominance in the relationship. By the way, if you think you have some J-Lo tendencies and that's causing you to sabotage your relationships, and you want to get my opinion on that, and you want to see whether or not you're doing something right or wrong, what are the things that you could fix to improve your dating life, you guys can click on the description down below and work with me one-on-one, and I'll listen to your story without judging and tell you what I think about your situation. So you guys can book a 10-minute, 15, 30, 45, 1 hour call by clicking on the description down below where it says work with Father Alex one-on-one, and I'll see you guys inside. Let's continue with the next thing is that they have infidelity and lack of commitment. Narcissistic individuals are more likely to commit infidelity due to their need for admiration and variety. In fact, it's even to the point that J-Lo got mad that she was once in a public feud with a celebrity that was a D-list celebrity. Like, she was literally mad that she was mentioned with a D-list celebrity, not the fact that she had conflict with that person. And here are the most important parts to me: emotional drain and mental health impact. Partners of narcissistic individuals often experience emotional exhaustion and mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem due to the constant emotional turbulence and lack of support. And this is the one that gets me: poor conflict resolution. Narcissistic individuals typically have poor conflict resolution skills. They may refuse to apologize, deflect blame, and escalate conflict rather than resolving it constructively, leading to ongoing tensions and unresolved issues. And above all, they have shorter relationship durations, right? And honestly, if you just describe to me someone who has these traits, I could literally intuit that you have multiple marriages, that you're always ending the relationship in a messy way, because the sign of your character is how you end relationships, right? And if you don't believe me, let me show you some other things that she's doing. Like, this is a almost like a cautionary story for people who are in relationships or who have narcissistic tendencies, and to help you understand that if you have some of these traits, you don't have to be full-blown narcissist. You're gonna end up alone. Listen to this, right? These are some of the things that she has done that convinces me that. First of all, quick turnaround relationships, right? J-Lo has been known for quickly moving on from one high-profile relationship to another without long breaks in between. Serial monogamy and the need for constant admiration and attention from new partners, right? So that means that they never learn to heal, or they never feel the need to heal, or they use their partners as a self-object. In other words, they use their partners as a way to promote themselves, as a way to satisfy their own needs, and they have no fucks or fake the fuck about caring about how you feel, right? The next one is a public display of control over the narrative. J-Lo often shares intimate details and photos about her relationship on social media and interviews. And in fact, studies show that the more public your relationship is, the higher likelihood of it being of it ending up in divorce. Seeking public admiration and controlling the narrative of her relationship to maintain a positive public image. So it has nothing to do with the relationship and more to do about how people view you. The next one is she has high standards and selectivity. J-Lo has publicly discussed having high standards for her partners and being selective with whom she dates. And sense of entitlement and grandiosity, believing she deserves the best and only the best. And above all, multiple marriages and engagements. Right? J-Lo has been married 3 times and engaged multiple times. Difficulty maintaining long-term commitments due to self-centeredness and seeking new admiration. Bro, like I think she dated Ben and then dated Ben's friend. Was it Mark Anthony, I believe? You're dating friends, bitch? The next one, this is to me the toxic one. I would never deal with a girl like that. Handling breakups publicly. Breakups are often handled publicly, with statements and interviews addressing the end of the relationship, needing to maintain control over how the breakups is perceived and managing public relationships, right? And what you have to understand is that if you have one of those things, okay, whatever. But even the public breakup gets her eliminated from any guy that has a healthy sense of what a relationship is. They'll never want to be with someone like that because they see how she deals with breakups and they know that they're next, right? So how you end relationships matters so much. It tells the future partner more of your character than the relationship itself, honestly. And I think that J-Lo, she's just so self-absorbed. Maybe she didn't receive the love that she needed as a kid, but that self-absorbedness, I could promise you there's and again, I mean, look, she's Latina, so I kind of feel a little bit more empathy for her, but being, if your mom is a narcissist, you could, there's some kids resent that, and 100%. I don't know. I didn't look into the relationship with her kids, but 100% is conflicting, because anybody who has narcissistic traits like these, because you could just tell just from the fruit of her labor, it's narcissism at its finest, right? But look, again, she might not be a narcissist. She might just have narcissistic traits, because I'm not a psychologist. I'm not here to diagnose her. But people, you cannot be doing this. And I'll tell you this: if there's one thing that she got to fix, is learning how to be more private and learning how to deal with conflict resolution, right? Learning conflict, because usually narcissistic people are really bad at conflict resolution. They take it personal. Even when it does help the relationship, they take any slight at them personal, and that to me is a person that will never grow, because you grow from conflict, not from peace. I have a lot of compassion for her. I really do, because it's kind of like it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to have so many public fuck ups. And a part of her, I bet she didn't think this would be her public image, but it is. And I hope some of you guys can take her as a cautionary story, and above all, have compassion for people. Even I may sound mean sometimes, you know what I'm saying, but I have deep compassion for women like her. We all know people like that, and what we have to do is not judge them, but understand what they're doing. But at the end of the day, have compassion and empathy for them.
So a lot of you guys have been asking me, how can I purchase all of your courses in one go? Well, if you guys want to purchase all of them, you guys can join the Mindful Attraction University, people. Yeah, that's right. And in this, you'll be able to access all of my courses for $3.99. Initially, if you purchase all of my courses, Emotional Mastery, Psychological Game of Attraction, my new course, The Feminine Woman, Natural Chemistry, Charisma Blueprint, Nice Girl, you guys can purchase all of it for $600. But with the bundle deal, you guys can purchase it for $3.99. Or you guys can purchase it in 3 easy payments of $125, people. Yeah, that's right. Or you guys can purchase it with the bonuses. So not only do you get the courses, but the bonuses. And that comes down to $7.99, or 4 easy and mindful payments of $199. Now, these bonuses are not regular bonuses. These bonuses are legit, almost like courses within a course, right? So you guys can just click on the description down below and explore the types of bonuses. For example, I have bonuses on how to get over your ex, how to become more creative, how to, especially in the feminine woman, I have a bonus about how to penetrate the mind and how to speak in a way that gets people to do what you want them to do. Like, it's honestly one of the craziest sections that I've ever made, because most of these courses, people, I come up with those ideas in meditation retreats. Nobody goes to the extent that I go. I go to meditation retreat to create these courses. There's a 14-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, just ask me for the money back within 14 days, and I'll give you all the money back. Father Alex has never rejected a money-back offer if I offered it. So, and if you guys already purchased one of my courses, for example, and you guys want to get the bonuses while getting a discount, you know what I'm saying? I have discount codes for people who purchase my courses. So if you purchase my courses, just send me a private message. Or if you work with me one-on-one, I'll give you a big discount for the courses. And there I can help all of you guys understand that this is a movement. Most people never knew this type of knowledge before. And I am trying to empower women across the world and liberate them from these negative and one-sided relationships through these courses. So hopefully you guys can spread the message and help other people out. And I'll see you guys inside. Or else I'm close to the